Oh, and they're it's talking about heroes today, and no one that suppresses truth is a hero. That's called a coward. Someone that suppresses truth is never a hero. Only people that would think someone that suppressed the truth was a hero would be cowards and dishonest liar frauds, and maybe a politician that's pandering. That's the only people that would ever think someone that suppresses the truth is a hero. That's a fucking coward. Everybody knows that. That's a good person. That anybody that suppresses truth is a fucking coward. Um, but that just goes along with them saying that I was fighting with police. When was I ever fighting with police? I have never fought with police. I've had discussions with police. I had a discussion with the sheriff's deputy that came out and, um, he came out and asked me if I would change my sign about my anatomy because the crapheads use illegal surveillance to stage lies about my male heterosexuality and that I'm gay or LGBTQ or a woman in some way. And he admitted that it's not even illegal. And most of the time, they won't even respond to stuff like that if it's somebody else. But since it's me, the sheriff's office apparently has to respond, um, even though I'm the one being targeted with illegal surveillance, staged lies, and targeted energy and toxin attacks. But I mean, the sheriff deputy that came out and talked to me is very cordial. We didn't argue or anything. We just had a discussion about it. Um, but still, I don't feel like they do that for everybody. That's what bothers me is because that um, I've become a target, even though I'm the one had 20 years of my work stolen, people breaking in my home for 6 years, staging lies so I get tortured with targeted energy and toxin attacks, and then I'm the one that they come and talk to for things that aren't even a violation of the law. But I didn't argue with them. I just had a discussion with them about it, and I said I'd think about how I could change the sign. But I've never fought with police. What I did was in November of 2019 is I put my key in my truck door after I had called police because she said she smelled alcohol and I wanted to prove to her I was drinking apple juice. So I just put my key in my truck door, didn't even turn the key, didn't have a chance to. She detained me um, on that, and so there was no anything where there's depicting me fighting with police is a staged lie. Again, never fought with police. That'd be a coward staging a lie. No hero suppresses the truth. That's pretty obvious to any good person that or any brave or heroic person knows that suppressing the truth is not a heroic act, especially by someone who is paid to defend, the populace or citizens of the United States. That's not a heroic act ever to suppress the truth. That's a cowardly act always. Signing off. It's still about 3:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. Um, September 13th. No alcohol last night again. I have to stress that due to all the staged lies about me and all the lies. I've had approximately 30 alcoholic drinks since November 30th of 2019. Most of those are in the summer because I drink more alcohol in summer, as most people do in the Midwest, because they're enjoying the summer, and it, a little bit of alcohol enhances your enjoyment of the outdoors when, we have 4 seasons and our winters are like 5 months long a lot of times. Severe, harsh part of the winter sometimes is 5 months long, at least 4 months long. Um, Lately, most of the time it's at least 4 months long in the last few years, but it's sometimes 5. So, we enjoy our summer months in the Midwest, and a little bit of alcohol you can, enhances your enjoyment of the outdoors, which is why I drink more in the summertime. Drink a little more alcohol in the summertime, but it averages out to be about 6 drinks a month during the summer. So the last couple years, I don't even think I drank that much in 2019. So, I mean, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't think about alcohol a lot. Um, when it's a nice night in the summer and I get a little bit of wine to enjoy that, I don't really think that's a problem. If you do, I think you're the one that has the problem. But again, I don't have much light here because of the inadequate electricity in this place. And if I turn on all the electricity of the camper, even if this iPad is not connected to the internet, which it's not, and I haven't had internet access since August 30th at home at all. This is just the iPad recording. It's not hooked up to the internet. But even if it's not hooked up to the internet, cellular or Wi-Fi, or any other way, if I turn on all the electricity of the camper, the iPad can get compromised. So these frauds have put something in the camper that causes devices, at least iPads, to be compromised. And I noticed my red light on my phone was on again, so I had to reset that just recently, just a little bit ago. And then I shut it off so it doesn't get compromised. I don't know what else can get compromised when I turn on all the electricity of the camper, but I haven't had it on at all of it on tonight at all. So I might have flipped it on once, but just restating, I've never fought with police or law enforcement. That would be staged lies, and if a law enforcement officer said that, that's just shameful and it's cowardly. If a law enforcement officer said I fought with them, um, the only time I struggled at all, and I couldn't even call it a struggle, is that last November when she detained me against the bed of the pickup. I was just like, "What are you doing?" I like turned my head, and I turned a little bit of my body, but I didn't, try to force around. I just kind of turned and said, "What are you doing?" She was detaining me when I was the one that called police, and I absolutely hadn't had any alcohol to drink. I was upset because my phone was compromised, and this has been an ongoing issue. And I explained that to her. I explained that to the police officer, but again, I was the target, um, and it gets frustrating. I was frustrated, but I didn't fight her. I just kind of turned a quarter way around to, ask her why she was detaining me, because I was the one that called police, and I absolutely didn't have any alcohol or drugs. I don't do drugs, so. And I'd only put my key in the door. She could have come over and taken the keys and said you can't go for the door or something, because I was just surprised, like that, you know, because I knew I didn't have any alcohol. Like, all I wanted to do was show her I was drinking apple juice. And so I never fought with cops. I've never fought with police. Anybody that's depicted that is either staged a lie or is just telling lies. So anyway, just wanted to explain that again.